Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how I painted this cute little frog under the Echinacea umbrella. And for that I did use this Clairefontaine Fontaine watercolor paper. This is 300 GSM or 140 pounds. It is cold pressed, 100% cotton, 18 by 24 centimeters or 7 by 9.5 inches. And for the watercolors today, I did use this Paul Rubens Floral set, and for the colors I did use Indian yellow, a little bit of the Chinese red, some magenta, a little bit of the indigo, also some hooker's green, some olive green, yellow sienna, and a little bit of the burnt brown. For the brushes, I used this Raphael number 22 flat brush just to wet the paper, then this Panart number 8 mop brush, Raphael number 8 round brush, Raphael number 2 round brush, and this quite detailed Da Vinci Micro Maestro brush. And I believe that's all the supplies I did use today, so without the further ado, let's get to our painting. And I will start with just wetting my paper because I do want to have some looser edges at this point. Gonna mix a little bit of the magenta and some Indian yellow. And start off with my Echinacea, and you can see I'm going outside the edges, painting it quite loosely. And with this brown, a lighter brown, I'm gonna paint in the ground again, quite loosely, adding a bit more of that brown around my frog and onto the flower, center of the flower and back petals. A little bit of the olive green to the frog, some of course splatters. I do want my first layer to be quite light, and also I do want to add a little bit of the blue, so I'm using indigo at the bottom just to add some impressions of the water. And with mixture of magenta and again Indian yellow, adding a bit more to the Echinacea, some splatters, and then I left it to dry completely. And now that it's dry, this time I'm gonna be painting wet on dry. So starting off with the petals onto the flower, so I'm adding a bit of the pigment nearest to the center and then just rinsing my brush and moving that paint further away to the edges of the petals. Do want to keep that part a little bit lighter and nearer to the center, a little bit more saturated. So that's the way I'm going to paint all of the petals, and then adding in one central vein. And step-by-step real-time tutorial you can find on my Patreon. So if you like, I will put the link in the description box and you can check it out. Again, quite loosely, mixing a little bit of the Chinese red and some Indian yellow to paint in the center of the flower. And then using a little bit more of that lighter brown and some burnt brown, a bit darker one to paint in some more details. Also painting the back petals, those I do want to paint a little bit more saturated, so it's just painting them in the same way, but adding a little bit more of the pigment, more saturated pigment, making them slightly darker. A bit more of the details to the top petals and also to the center. Stem I'm gonna paint in darker brown. And now moving on to my frog, I'm using some olive green and hooker's green, brilliant, to paint in the frog. On top of her mouth. And some more details here and there onto the head. And by the way, this sketch is available for download on my Patreon, so you just need to join in the Patreon for free. and you will gain the access to this sketch and you can join in and paint with me. I will put the link in the description box. Also a bit more of the Indian yellow and lighter brown, and also some darker burnt brown at the bottom to paint in the part that it's in shadow, and of course the darkest. A little bit of the lighter brown under the lips, and then painting in the hands using first some bit more saturated olive green and then rinsing my brush, smoothing those lines and just moving the paint around. A bit more of the Indian yellow also, and tops of the fingers I do want to paint with the yellow. Also painting in the shadow part, and for the back legs some more of the olive green and some more of the Indian yellow. A bit more of the Indian yellow, and then some more green onto the belly just to add a bit more of the texture. Painting wet on dry. A bit more details all around. I do want to keep that upper lip lighter, so I'm not going to paint that part. Bit more of the textures. And some more details with the Hooker's Green Brilliant this time. Painting in the shadows on her feet, in between the fingers. And also a little bit more of the details around the eyes, on top of her head and to the nostrils. Some more of the brown and Indian yellow mixture for the eyes, and green under the eyes. Also green under the lips and into the belly. Darker brown just to separate the upper and the bottom lip, and also that quite dark brown to paint in the eye, leaving a little bit of the white for some highlights in the eyes. And then with the darker brown I'm going to add some more of the shadows. And details. A bit more of the olive green and some brown to paint in the details again and the shadows. Some Indian yellow, quite saturated. And then some more brown at the bottom to add the ground under the frog. Painting again wet on dry. And a bit more of the pink to the flowers, quite again loosely. But I do want to have a little bit more of the color there. And also at the edges and the center of the flower, the petals nearest to the center, just a bit more of the pigment. a bit more of the brown to separate the frog from the ground, and a bit more green for some more shadows. And a bit more details to the body. Some more splatters with the green, with the pink, and also with the blue, but you can add in only blue splatters if you prefer to make it appear like it's rain. I did want to add quite colorful splatters. A bit more of the brown, and with that we are done. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video and find this interesting enough to give it a try. I do encourage it. It's not really that difficult. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. If you do like this video, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. I have many tutorials here, and I'm sure you'll find something for yourself. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!